Gentlemen, today we have a special treat and special guest. We are joined by one of my favorite fragrance experts, Chad, from A Gentleman's Journey, the YouTube channel A Gentleman's Journey, which I will link to down in the description. Chad and I have known each other for a long time. He's been a friend, and recently I actually got to interact, meet him, and hear him do his thing at StyleCon. He was part of a fragrance panel that got so much, it was crazy how many people had so many questions about fragrance. And so Chad and I were talking, I'm like, yo, I would love to bring you on I Am Alpha M and actually help my guys figure out and find some new fragrances that they might not have heard of before that are incredible. But the key is they had to be under $100. Some of these colognes and eau de whatevers that these fragrance guys talk about are like super expensive. And so I wanted to make sure they were affordable. And I also wanted to make sure that they weren't something you hear about all the time. The idea is that you can now have some new ones to go seek out, find, and try that you may absolutely love. And so without any further ado, I give you Chad.
Hi there, my name is Chad from the channel A Gentleman's Journey. So I just want to say thank you very much, Aaron, for the invite. I really do appreciate it. So Aaron actually reached out to me to do a top 5 fragrances for under $100. But I'm actually going to switch it up. I'm actually going to do top 5 fragrances for under $100. But I'm actually going to make them versatile, meaning you could wear these fragrances for any occasion. School, work, going out, casual, and so on. So the first one is actually going to be from the House of Chanel, and that is Bleu de Chanel. So when this first came out, it really wasn't well received from the fragrance community, but when the ladies started smelling it and they started liking it, that's when the guys started changing their tune. Ladies really do like this one. It's a pretty popular scent, I will admit. But it's a very clean, non-offensive fragrance. Some of the notes that you got are citruses, ginger, incense, mint, and so on. This is a very versatile fragrance that's pretty much spring, fall, and summer. You can use this for any occasion, guys. This one here will definitely get you noticed. So the next one's going to be from the House of Guerlain, and that is L'Homme Idéal. So that actually translates to the ideal man. So it's a very sweet fragrance with the notes of tonka bean and almond that really do give it a playful, sexy, fun vibe. But the notes of leather and amber do amp it up a little bit to be a little bit more masculine. This here is not the most masculine scent, I will admit, but this will definitely get you noticed. This is a very classy scent. When I picture this scent, I pretty much picture a man with a sense of style, business casual, or a little bit more in order to pull this one off. This here is great for going out, especially in the fall and the winter time. The next one is going to be from the House of Salvatore Ferragamo. I used to be a huge Ferragamo fanboy. Not so much anymore, I still do like them, but this one here, man, this is really worth looking into, and that is Ferragamo's Uomo. So this came out last year, was one of the best releases of last year. It's got a heavy tiramisu note that comes across as very chocolatey, and it's got a heavy tonka bean, making this a very sweet fragrance. This here is a sweet bomb. If you do over apply, you will be knocking yourself out, including other people. However, this here is a very sexy fragrance. Some of the other notes are cardamom and amber. Now the cardamom really does make it a little bit more masculine. This here is not the most masculine scent, as the women can really pull this one off. I find that it is very sweet. You know, in Uomo in Italian, from what I know, is man. You know what? This is not the most masculine scent, but gentlemen, you will definitely like this one. The ladies will definitely like this one. This does come across as a little bit youthful. I find that some of the younger guys would definitely like this one a little bit more. I'm actually 40, but I love this one. You're probably thinking, hey, you don't look 40. What's your secret? Well, my secret is actually Tiege Hanley, the best skincare company in the world. Let me tell you, this stuff works.
That was awesome. Unexpected, but awesome. Chad, back to fragrance.
And this fragrance here is suitable for fall and winter. If you wear this one in the summertime, you are definitely going to project. I can actually see this one on a summer night out, but definitely a sexy scent. Now the next scent is actually going to be from the House of Prada. Prada is a very expensive upscale designer house, but this scent is not all that expensive. It's going to cost a little bit, but it's definitely under $100, but it smells expensive, and that is Prada L'Homme, or Prada Man in French. This scent here, very clean, very rich, luxurious. I love it. The notes has a lot of iris. It's got some florals and some woods. You know what? Iris to me is not exactly the most masculine note, but this scent here is definitely worthwhile. This here is a gentleman's scent, guys. You know what? To wear this one, to pull this one off real good, dress up real nice, a little bit stylish, you're definitely going to get noticed. This here is a Gen scent, perfect for fall and spring. Now the final one in this video, my favorite in my entire collection, actually came out last year, and I personally think it's the best release of 2016, and that is Givenchy Gentleman Only Absolute. This fragrance here does have the word gentleman in it, and that scent is definitely a gentleman's scent. There's a ton of cinnamon and nutmeg to really man this one up to make it bold, dark, and a warm scent, while the vanilla really does tone it down a little bit just to make it a little bit sexy. Man, but this scent here is a gentleman's scent. It's bold, it's daring. To me, you know what? This is what James Bond would certainly smell like in the fall and winter. So Aaron, I just want to ask you one question. What
Yeah?
are you wearing? Because man, you smell incredible. Is it Creed?
It's Creed.
What you're smelling from me is actually gratitude, because I just want to say thank you so very much for allowing me to be a part of I Am Alpha M. This really did mean a lot to me. I really wholeheartedly do appreciate it. So guys, that is my time. I am Chad from A Gentleman's Journey. Make sure that you check me out. And again, Aaron, thank you.
Chad, well done, sir. Thank you. I got some new ones I'm going to go check out as a result of the inspiration that you're throwing at us. Guys, there's a link down below to Chad's YouTube channel, A Gentleman's Journey. If you're into fragrances, go check it out. I have a sneaking suspicion he's actually going to start to be talking about more stuff other than just fragrances. It is a hunch, but I would say it would be a good move as well. Chad, thank you so much. Gentlemen, his channel, linked below. Make sure to subscribe and tell him Alpha said hey.